Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to my channel, and finally I am ready to review Borderlands 2 VR. I live stream full game when it's first released, I've done review in progress, but now aim controller patch dropped, I can review this baby. But before I start the review, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it helps the channel a lot, and if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then please subscribe, it does really makes it bigger. You make things bigger just by pressing a button, that's how powerful you are. But anyway, let's first talk maybe about the game launch last year. Because it's supposed to be one of the biggest launches for PlayStation VR and it's kind of gone to shit. First of all, let's look at it from consumer point. When the game got first announced, we found out it's only gonna be based game without co-op. And of course people who played this game in past, bought it multiple times, they would expect at least to have co-op. And all the DLC, and DLC wasn't there as well, so people was very bummed. But also no aim controller support was putting people off because they like to use this device and they knew how good it would work with Borderlands, so they decided to say no co-op, no buy, no aim, no buy, no DLC, absolutely not fucking buy. And I can understand that, consumers make their choices. They see what they got on offer and sometimes they might say, no, I don't want it. But what really didn't help the game a lot, it was absolutely terrible and abysmal coverage from mainstream media. Pretty much everyone got this game wrong. There was reviews on IGN which had to be pulled off because the reviewer decided that he don't know how to use options menu. There was some VR dedicated websites that just basically said so many bullshit that I even cannot repeat it because it just makes my piss boil. And here I was, sitting in my house with my cat, playing this game and enjoying every second of it, thinking how amazing it is, and reading those reviews and people believing them and saying, yes, I believe you, I'm not buying it. This game really suffered. And what is even the worst is one of the best PSVR games out there and people missing out on it. I'm glad they released the aim patch because when I saw people's reaction, it was amazing. Everyone pretty much went, that's what I was waiting for, now I go and buy it. Awesome stuff. They listened to the community, they addressed the issues, and it worked for them. Okay, now I've got this out of my chest, I feel a lot better now and a lot calmer. Let's review the game. We're gonna start from the graphics. I'm assuming a lot of you play Borderlands 2 VR in past on last gen or maybe Handsome Collection on this gen, so you probably know how the graphics looks like, and now if you look at those graphics, just think that you decided to go crazy and climbed inside your television and it's actually worked. And suddenly you in the world of the game because the game looks exactly the same. In some more open areas when you look really far away there is a bit of blurriness and jagginess, and also the drawing distance you can see some buildings missing, but by any means it's nothing bad. The game looks beautiful. This cel-shaded / cartoonish art style definitely helped the game to have very nice and smooth transition into VR. You've got so many different areas, you've got snowy areas, you've got acid, toxic, terrible, diseased areas, you've got nice deserts or some nice grassy areas. Just it looks beautiful. There's so much to see in this game, and if you like to see new worlds in VR, then this one got plenty and plenty of variety. And each hub you visit looks beautiful and some of them will just absolutely blow your mind and take your breath away. This nearly 7-year-old game proved to be a very good looking VR game and one of the best looking games on PlayStation VR. So if you want to see some good graphics, then definitely pick it up. I know we've got some games with really good graphics, but most of the time you get in simple game with simple graphics because of course in these studios got limited resources, but the game coming from the big studio like Gearboxes and also the fact that the game was done way before, so they had all the assets, it's helping it a lot and you definitely up for it. Your eyeballs will be having nice erections. One for each eye, left and right erection. It's possible, I'm telling you. But what are those graphics without the gameplay? So let's talk about that a bit. I know there was some complaints that you cannot pick the objects by your hand, like go to the crate, open it and take the thing out of it, whatever there is. It not bothers me at all. It happens in other games which are flat ports. You got your Resident Evil, Skyrims, nobody ever complained then, but with Borderlands it's been a big complaint. But listen, you'll be looting like 100 boxes a minute. If I had to stop next to each crate, open it, pick everything by hand, I think I would be slightly pissed off. Now, especially with aim patch, you just point your gun and you collecting the stuff, and definitely aim controller patch made this game way more immersive. You've got your skill tree as well, so you can upgrade one of your 4 characters whichever you want to choose to play, and also you can go any way about it, so you can upgrade it the way that it suits your playstyle best. My playstyle is jump into action and blow everyone brains out, so I've been playing with Gunzerker and I've had a blast. There is new ability called BAMF, Badass Mega Funtime, which slows down time. You can upgrade that one as well, and this VR exclusive ability is amazing. It's no better than blowing someone's head off and just watching this blood and brains splatter in slow motion. Each kill you make in BAMF time extends your BAMF time a bit, so if you're good at killing, you can just stay in this stance for a long time. You've got tons of enemies to fight, there is a very good variety in enemies in this game, but also what I love about this game is epic boss battles. The bosses are absolutely humongous. Sometimes you look at them and you be like, wow, looks amazing, can't wait to kill him. And they are not short or easy as well, they last in a while, and I think they are very beautifully executed. And while we're talking about the gameplay, let's speak a bit about the controls. The game can be played with moves, DualShock or aim controller. Before aim patch, I found my preferred way to be DualShock only because it had thumbsticks and it suited me, my playstyle, the best. And I think a lot of people who played Borderlands in past, they went with DualShock, while a lot of new players decided to go with moves. I found the moves being okay, the game switches the weapons very easily, it's working a bit like in Honor and Duty D-Day, so actually you can use multiple controllers. If you got your DualShock on the side and playing with moves, you can run around and play and kill people, but if you want to go to car and drive, then you can just pick up your DualShock, it will get tracked straight away and you'll be able to just drive around like that. So I found that very helpful to me. But what I like the most, and this is after I completed the game, is of course aim controller, the latest patch for the game. The weapons in the game are procedurally generated and there's shitloads of them, but the bigger weapons really feel badass. So when you're looking at them in VR, moving your hands around, holding your aim controller, it feels awesome, but also shooting and gameplay in general are much way slicker. Yes, you're controlling two guns with your aim when you're in Gunzerker mode in your special ability, but I prefer that than what they did with Doom when you had little gun growing out of your ear. That was slightly annoying. And also, of course, you've got pistols, but you're rarely gonna use them anyway. I noticed I never really liked shotguns in Borderlands, but while I'm playing with aim, that's all I want to use, shotgun. So if you didn't pick up this game yet, after this aim controller patch, it's really very immersive game, so I definitely can say yes, plays awesome with aim. Story wise, you fighting the dude called Handsome Jack. He's your main villain, and he's actually very well written villain. He's very entertaining villain, to the point I've been liking him a bit. I was like, I don't really want to kill you, but of course I went for it and killed him anyway. In the fight with him, you're gonna explore so many beautiful locations, kill so many awesome enemies, and experience so many awesome bits of the story that this game definitely will make sure you are being entertained. Music is awesome and voice acting is top class as well. It's really adding to the game a lot and making sure that this game got this high quality feeling all the way through your playthrough. And speaking about the playthrough, it took me about 20 hours to complete the game, but I went to do pretty much main missions all the time. I've done about 6 side missions, but most of the time I've done just main story missions. If you want to do everything, it's gonna probably take you about 100 hours, so definitely if you buy this game, if you think it's too expensive, don't worry, because it lasts you like 20 times longer than any PSVR games do. If you like games like Skyrim and got enough time, then yes, that's for you. So yeah, all the fighting and all the story is awesome. Now let's speak a bit about motion sickness. So you've got options to have teleportation if you're prone to motion sickness, but testing the teleportation, I found it's not that perfect. If you encounter any steps or something, any ground elevation, the teleport can be quite temperamental and say, excuse me, where do you try to go? I'm not reaching that high, even though it's not so high at all, and you'll be like, oh, fuck you, I just want to go this way. While with smooth locomotion, obviously you can just jump where you want to be. There is plenty of comfort options, so you can use them, but if you, like me, and you don't suffer from motion sickness, you can have full smooth locomotion without any blinders and all comfort options switched off. So they made sure they accommodate everyone. So if you be prone to motion sickness, don't worry, the game got you covered. And if you're not prone to motion sickness, don't worry as well. You'll not be having a gameplay when you're forced to have half of your field of view blacked out because of forced blinders. I'm glad they did that, so many options, awesome. So to summarize this review, as you probably noticed throughout me talking about it, I really enjoyed the experience, and I must say this is one of the best PlayStation VR games out there, which sadly suffered very bad launch in my eyes due to the misfortunes of the happenings around it. But if you go jump to it now and if you own aim controllers, then definitely you're gonna have a blast. For me, it's a must buy, it's a must have for any PlayStation VR owners. It's a big game, it's an awesome game, tons and tons of hours, and all those hours are just filled with fun. Don't think about it, be brave, go and buy it and have an awesome time, enjoy the game, and that's it, bye.